Hey guys, it's your Phoenix Studios. And I did not want to make this video, but I might be onto something here. You probably think I'm probably onto nothing and I'm just some random user talking about some random nonsense. Well, I kid you not. I could be onto something here. So everybody knows Gabe the Slacker, right? He makes videos out of the Percy family, and everyone lives in this beautiful town of Slackers Bay. Has a lot of good friends, too. Like Twister Kid 2021, Dylan Thompson, and Austin Superior Beyonder. Well, over the past couple of months, or for the past last year, there has been a criminal user known as Hernberger, who's been making abusive videos out of Penelope and Molly, and inappropriate videos out of Brenda Paisley, one of the characters in Gabe the Slacker's universe, and Twister Kid 2021. April 4th, 2025, which is this year, Twister Kid 2021 confirmed to the whole world that Hernberger died by a metro train. This was confirmed in one of his community posts on his community tab. And a couple days or weeks later, there was this new user by the name of Jack Parker 2002 Productions, who used to be at the time Jack Parker, better than Hernberger. And guess what? He makes the same abusive videos out of Penelope and Molly and their friends, just like Hernberger did. And many people are claiming it's Hernberger in disguise. But what I'm about to tell you in this video is even more disturbing. What if I told you Hernberger and Jack Parker aren't actually real people, and that there is only one person behind both of these channels that's been lying to you this entire time? Buckle up, because I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit anymore. I may have recently discovered something in one of Jack Parker's videos. The video is called How to Find the Photo of Lori Paisley from when she was 16 years old. This was posted at the time of this video like 5 days ago. So, well, if you look at it, so at the start of the video, it starts in the Google web search, which is ironic because Jack Parker doesn't believe in using Google. Yeah, there's a lot of search bars here, but at the very top corner, you'll see his Google account username. Apparently, it's on a brown background with the letter T on it. So, at first I was thinking that's a bit strange, so why does his Google account username start with the T at the start of here? So, I was very confused at some point, but then I was on to something really more interesting. Could it be that Jack Parker and Hernberger are not real people, and that the fact that this whole user drama is run by one specific person, and I just might know exactly who that is? Now, you remember I mentioned before a user by the name of Twister Kid 2021. He was being involved in cyberbullied by this so-called Jack Parker and Hernberger, with him being shipped with Everly Paisley's older sister, Brenda Paisley. Brenda is considered a minor and a fictional character, while Twister Kid 2021 is somewhat around, 21 years old. Anyways, moving on from that. I got my suspicions even higher, because I've been looking carefully at Twister Kid 2021's videos. He barely posts on his channel and barely makes videos, but I have a lot of evidence I need to finally expose for the fraud he really is. Now, he may not confirm this himself, or he might just try to cover it up, but what I'm about to tell you might be leading to something important, so listen up, guys. You need to examine the community posts that Twister Kid 2021 does. Remember back in April when Hernberger was supposed to be died? Guess who confirmed that? Twister Kid 2021. He said the police got him arrested and made him run over by a metro train, which is highly unlikely because that would be non-ethical for the police to do. He later said a few minutes or hours later that it was his friends who killed him with the metro train instead of the police, which I find to be very suspicious and stuff. But, yeah. In one of Jack Parker or Hernberger's videos, well, actually, Jack Parker's videos, Jack Parker confirmed that Hernberger was buried in the Tinley Park Memorial when there's no actual official evidence when I looked it up. Twister Kid 2021 later said in a quiz post that he was actually buried in the woods instead. Bro, what if the police found out that there's some dead body buried in the woods instead of a cemetery? You could possibly get arrested for that if that were true. I mean, that's what I think in general, but still. I have a feeling that this Hernberger person doesn't actually exist, and it's actually Twister Kid 2021 who's running both. I have more proof even so. In one of the videos where Everly has a birthday meltdown on the wrong day it's her birthday, Eli, who's not even related to the Paisley family, but Jack Parker thinks he is, says this, and I quote, I'm going to use video footage now.
This is just like the Caillou episode called Caillou Joins the Circus.
He said it was like the episode, Caillou Joins the Circus, when in reality, that has nothing to do with that video. But Twister Kid 2021 himself on his channel posted a video about watching old Caillou episodes, including Caillou Joins the Circus. And if you think that's crazy enough, Jack Parker uses the Caillou crying sound effect for Molly Percy when she, gets woken up by the fire alarm.
You may get sleep right now. You're related to your parents and your brother Chris. I'm glad you moved to Plainfield, Illinois, and I am glad you did. Because you were fucking hanging out with people you were not supposed to hang out with because they are...
You think that's a coincidence? Well, I think not. In fact, in a very old video, when Alan Hernberger was still around, he made a video where Molly had a nightmare, where a train crashed into the school bus and killed all of Penelope's friends. He used footage from a sort of app that I think may be similar to one of the other videos in Twister Kid 2021's channel. Check this out. And if you think that's just a small little coincidence, what if they have the same app? Well, I kid you not. Alan Hernberger used to have an intro which stole the SLM Media Group Windows Productions logo, just with the Alan Hernberger byline. But on Twister Kid 2021's channel, we have the PlayStation intro, but with Twister Kid 2021 byline or whatever. And the editing looks the same to them. And if you think that's crazy, so why do you think Twister Kid 2021 isn't posting as much on his videos and commenting a lot more on Jack Parker's videos, defending himself? And if you think that's weird enough, in a post where, Twister Kid 2021 put in a community post that Jack Parker should listen to Amy the Airplane theme song, but then there's a video where Jack Parker blasts the Amy the Airplane theme song to Gabe the Slacker. So you know what? I don't think this is all a coincidence. I feel like Twister Kid 2021 is the person responsible for the Jack Parker and Alan Hernberger account. And sure, Jack Parker might make a video out of this trying to cover up that he's not Alan Hernberger disguise, or even Twister Kid 2021, when I know the exact goddamn truth. I'm not stupid. I feel like this is the same person and he's trying to manipulate someone. Don't believe me? Look back at Mr. Plot, when he was exposed for having a mysterious second channel. He ranted on himself too. There's a video link from Kieran from Maine. You can go check it out. Twister Kid 2021 may not admit this, but I feel like he's running the Jack Parker YouTube account. And I need you guys to, finally discuss and talk to him about this, because this is no joke. And I may be onto something and I may be not, but I don't mean to point my finger at anyone, but I have a feeling there's some suspicions in Twister Kid 2021 himself. I mean, no wonder he doesn't post on this channel. He's making this account to, bully Gabe the Slacker, Austin Superior Beyonder, and many other Beyonders with his stupid so-called Alan Hernberger, District 146 hates Karen Hayden, Jack Parker BS. It has to stop. And I know it's you, Twister Kid 2021, so it's about time you come and clean. Because if you don't now, there will be severe consequences. You can't hide who you truly are forever. Even if you don't think you are. I'm just saying. Is it really you? Because we seriously need the truth right about now. And if we don't get the truth anytime soon, then they'll just have to figure it out themselves. Anyways, that's all for this video. If I'm onto something, please let me know in the comments. And, that's all what's been on my mind. But it could be just me or whatever, but yeah. Well, what do you think? Is Twister Kid 2021 really behind the Jack Parker or Alan Hernberger accounts? Was Alan Hernberger a real person? Probably not. And guys, if you found any more proof, please let me know. But anyways, this is your local Phoenix Studios signing out, and stay tuned for the Plotagon Film Festival for the debut of the Phoenix Studios movie. There's no trailer yet because we're gonna go spoiler free on this. But if you guys want to go to watch the Plotagon Film Festival on Plotagon's YouTube channel, subscribe to Plotagon and stuff. But yeah, I'm off, and have a great day. Subscribe to my friends, Austin Superior Beyonder and Gabe the Slacker if you haven't already. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Bye, everyone.